Hello and welcome to the Angus Report, a news program geared toward cattle producers. I'm Bob Cervera.
And I'm Paige Wallace. From American Angus Association headquarters in St. Joseph, Missouri, we bring you the week's top headlines, including Secretary Vilsack's take on the 2012 Farm Bill.
Thousands of cattle producers flock to Nashville, Tennessee for the annual Cattle Industry Convention, and we bring you highlights.
We discuss tips for ensuring success when it comes to AI.
We look at what the new GeneMax DNA tool means for commercial cattlemen.
And we explore how to get more for your Angus sired calves. This is the Angus Report.
Our top story for the week. The Senate Ag Committee inches closer to a 2012 Farm Bill this week, with the first of 4 hearings centered on Farm Bill discussions. Much work remains, however, if Congress is to enact the bill prior to its summer recess and November elections. Secretary of Agriculture Tom Vilsack spoke with us about the Farm Bill's future.
Not sure it'll be a 2012 Farm Bill. I think there's still some concern about whether or not we're actually going to get the job done this year. But when we do get the job done, this is going to be a little different Farm Bill than in the past because of the fiscal challenges the country faces and the fact that we're probably going to have less money to deal with. Having said that, I think there are a couple of key issues here. One, a strong safety net for producers, be able to get them help and assistance when natural disasters strike or low commodity prices strike. 2 is a continued commitment to conservation, that partnership that we have with the best stewards of the land, our farmers and ranchers. 3, a continued focus on trade. With 3 free trade agreements, there's a great opportunity for us to expand on the record export years we've had the last couple of years. 4, an opportunity for us to continue research and development. We've seen great productivity in agriculture. Ag is the second most productive aspect of our economy since 1980. It's tied to research and development. And then a final point on the production agricultural side is the importance of getting young farmers into the business. We'll still continue to focus on rural development and jobs and still obviously have nutrition assistance programs, so we'll be working on all of those issues.
Corn prices averaged $6 last year, but that could soon change, according to the Congressional Budget Office. In a report issued last week and cited by Bloomberg, congressional analysts suggest declining corn prices in the coming months as U.S. production catches up with demand. The average cash price is expected to fall to $4.54 per bushel in the 2013 marketing year beginning September 1st. Analysts note slow growth in the overall economy could keep ethanol consumption unchanged. Another CBO report suggests mandatory ag spending in 2013 will fall $2 billion compared to last year.
Preparing for the next generation on the farm isn't simple, but there are steps to ease the transition. Dave Gaylor of the University of Nebraska says to consider all the options when it comes to estate planning.
You know, the first issue to me is, do you want to have a successor? And not everyone says yes to that. But if you do want to have a successor, it's probably then the next step is who? And then after that, how long is this transition process going to last? Probably mid to late 50s is a good time to start. A lot of times this process takes 10 or 15 years to get someone into the business completely. Life insurance policy can help to provide something for the non-farming heirs, the brothers and sisters that maybe do not become part of the business. The long-term care issue is also one to think about. Farm tax policy tends to make it advantageous for the land not to transfer until the time of death, on the one hand, but on the other hand, if the land is still in the owner's name and they have to go to a nursing home, they could lose that land to pay for the nursing home. So a couple of issues there.
To learn more about successful estate planning, visit the University of Nebraska online and search Farm Transition.
Angus calves are commanding attention at sale barns this winter, but a South Dakota cattleman is finding more ways to add value to his Angus sired calves. Bill Weller of South Dakota says the AngusSource program offers a marketing advantage for him and confidence for his buyers.
I've talked to, a couple different guys. They won't buy them if they don't have agent source. With the AngusSource program, I think there's a reason why. I mean, you got information to tell these guys why you should, this is what I got and this is what the merit in them is. So I'd say last year, them steers are ours. I would say, $3 to $5 easily, put on them steers. There's so much more data that you can can realize what you're getting. You know, one deal with the AngusSource, it's a great tool that needs to be utilized, and I think I sure hope people would do more of it because it sure helped us.
Visit Angus.org to learn more about AngusSource and to enroll.
Cattle producers won't want to miss the latest episode of the I Am Angus television series. Tune in to RFD this Thursday, February 16th, to watch the program. The documentary features those who help American cattle families to share their stories with the world and to develop a better understanding of ranching among consumers. Tune in Thursday, February 16th at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central on RFD TV.